Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
You feeling alright?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on?
We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Directive 8020 is an interactive drama and survival horror game that puts players in a thrilling space adventure. As the fifth installment in the Dark Pictures anthology and the first game of its second season, it follows the crew of the colony ship Cassiopeia as they search for humanity's new home. After crash landing on Tau Ceti F, a planet 12 light-years from Earth, the crew faces a terrifying threat, an alien organism capable of perfectly mimicking any crew member. Players will control 5 different characters, making crucial decisions that will determine their survival. The game blends survival horror with stealth mechanics and tools like scanners to detect the shape-shifting alien. Players make critical choices that affect survival, with improved movement and traditional quick-time events. Directive 8020 is set to launch on October 2nd, 2025, and will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Cronos. The New Dawn is a new horror video game coming out in 2025. It is made by the company Bloober Team, who also made the game Silent Hill 2. The game takes place in a dark, futuristic world. Something called the Change has happened, and the world is now very dangerous and broken. Players will control a character called a Traveler, who works for a group called the Collective. As the Traveler, you will explore this future world. But you can also travel back in time to the 1980s in Poland. Your goal is to find important people who died during the disaster and bring their essences back to the future. The game has challenging combat against strange, scary creatures. You'll need to be smart and quick to fight these enemies and survive. The game looks really dark and creepy, with a mix of old buildings and futuristic technology. Cronos. The New Dawn will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S consoles in 2025. It's shaping up to be a thrilling survival horror experience.
Dead.
Reanimal is an upcoming survival horror game that follows a brother and sister duo on a nightmarish island as they search for their missing friends. Developed by Tarsier Studios, the team behind the Little Nightmares series, and published by THQ Nordic, this cinematic platformer offers both single-player and cooperative gameplay experiences. The game features a unique 2.5D world where players can explore by boat and on foot, discovering hidden locations and secrets while evading mutated creatures. Players must work together to solve environmental puzzles, manage limited resources, and survive in this twisted environment. The story unfolds through environmental storytelling and character interactions, revealing the siblings' troubled past as they fight for survival. With its distinctive visual style and thick atmosphere, Tarsier Studios has created a dread-filled adventure featuring twisted monsters and resilient child characters. The game is set to release on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, with an expected launch window of late 2025 or early 2026.
Atlas 1-1, this is Zeus. Do you copy? Over. We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron Corridor area. We need you to localize it and contain it. There's a lot of blue and red activity there. Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage. Your goal is simple. Search and contain the anomaly. I repeat, search. Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
Phantom Line is an ambitious, cooperative first-person shooter that combines post-apocalyptic survival with paranormal investigation. Set in the Iron Corridor of post-nuclear Europe, players join Mortfield Industries as elite operators investigating mysterious anomalies and containing supernatural threats. The game features a unique human operator simulation kit system that allows players to transfer consciousness between artificial bodies, enabling strategic approaches to missions. In this open-world game, 1 to 4 players explore, scavenge, and hunt anomalies from their Icebreaker ship base. Players craft items and manage resources while battling supernatural threats and hostile factions. The game, developed by Anti-Static Studios while the final release date is yet to be confirmed, it is expected to launch on PC, with potential console releases to be announced later.
Wake up, soldiers.
2 people have been reported missing. A male and a female were last seen heading to the forest 2 days ago.
A teen has not been seen since September 24th. We had a chance to speak with the mother.
She claims that her daughter had been taken by the water. Police were not able to drain the lake and...
Officials stated that the man was last seen near the Drowned Lake area. It's been 3 years since he's been missing.
There are a lot of rumors about the lake. Do you personally believe that there's something sinister hiding in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories, but in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
Drowned Lake is a chilling survival horror adventure that plunges players into the depths of Brazilian folklore. Set in a mysterious forest surrounding an enigmatic lake with a dark past, the game follows 3 distinct characters, a firefighter, a journalist, and an elderly fisherman, as they investigate the disappearance of Bento, an amateur documentarian. This atmospheric first-person experience combines non-linear storytelling with unique gameplay mechanics, including detailed fishing systems where players can catch not only fish, but also equipment and horrifying abominations from the lake's depths. Players must carefully manage resources, solve puzzles, and navigate through eerie environments while avoiding dangers that lurk in the shadows. The game features multiple perspectives and procedurally generated elements that make each playthrough unique, especially when a character meets their demise. With its blend of horror, exploration, and innovative fishing mechanics, all woven into a rich tapestry of Brazilian mythology, Drowned Lake offers a fresh take on the survival horror genre. The game is currently in development using Unreal Engine and is expected to release in 2025, with initial availability on PC through Steam. Hail to the Rainbow is an immersive first-person action-adventure game that blends cyberpunk aesthetics with post-apocalyptic survival horror. Set in a gloomy, devastated world, players step into the shoes of Ignat, a young man who must navigate through a treacherous environment filled with mysterious threats and dark secrets. The game combines intense shooter mechanics with survival elements, where players must make crucial decisions that shape both Ignat's journey and the story's outcome. With its richly detailed world and atmospheric storytelling, the game offers a unique blend of horror and action-packed sequences, all while maintaining a strong narrative focus that delves deep into Ignat's personal struggles and the mysteries of this cyberpunk wasteland. A playable demo is currently available on Steam, with the full game scheduled for release in the third quarter of 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Into the Dead. Our Darkest Days is an intense side-scrolling shelter survival game set in the zombie-infested Walton City, Texas during the 1980s. In this atmospheric survival horror, players guide a group of survivors through the devastated urban landscape, making critical decisions about resource management and group survival. The game combines strategic gameplay elements with tense stealth mechanics, requiring players to carefully scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and set traps while avoiding the ever-present zombie threat. The game stands out with its unique side-scrolling perspective and dynamic environment that changes with each playthrough. Players must master the art of survival by managing their group's needs, making tough choices about who lives or dies, and utilizing various tools and distractions to evade the undead. Gritty visuals and haunting sound design with zombie groans create a tense atmosphere. Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days is launching in Q2 2025 on PC through Steam Early Access, with a playable demo currently available.
"50 degrees below zero stood for a bite of frost that hurt and that must be guarded against. The blood in my body recoils before it. Blood is alive and wants to hide away and cover itself up from the fearful cold. The shivering came more quickly upon me. I was losing my battle with the frost. It was creeping into my body from all sides. A good idea, I thought, to sleep off to death. Freezing was not so bad as people thought. There were worse ways to die. And I was right. There are worse ways to die.
Shiver is a chilling survival horror game that thrusts players into a frozen wasteland where they take on the role of Hannah, a determined young woman searching for her missing sister in treacherous blizzard conditions. Developed by independent studio Team Nocebo using Unreal Engine 5, the game offers an immersive over-the-shoulder perspective as players navigate through the harsh environment, confronting terrifying creatures that emerge from the ice using both melee weapons and firearms. The game's atmosphere is enhanced by scripted physics-based events and stunning visuals, creating a truly haunting experience. While no official release date has been announced yet, the game has been confirmed for PC release, with other platform announcements potentially coming in the future.
I was losing my battle with the frost.
It appears Moorcroft's little project is as real as they say.
Let's start the party!
Killing Floor 3 is a first-person survival horror game that thrusts players into a dark future where humanity battles against bioengineered monsters called Zeds. The game offers both solo and cooperative gameplay for up to 6 players, featuring a unique Stronghold hub system and 6 distinct specialist classes with unique abilities and weapons. Players can expect intense combat with features like Z-time slow-motion mechanics, extensive weapon customization, and environmental interactions using tools like sentry guns and zip lines. Set in 2091, the story follows the Nightfall Rebel faction fighting against the Horzine megacorporation's monstrous creations. The game features enhanced mobility with climbing, dodging, and sliding through vertical maps, plus the meat system for visceral combat. Players can enjoy 7 maps, 3 difficulties, crossplay, and executions for a thrilling horror experience. Developed and published by Tripwire Interactive, the game will launch on March 25, 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Subnautica 2 is an ambitious underwater survival adventure game that takes players to a mysterious new alien ocean world. This new installment introduces groundbreaking features including 4-player cooperative multiplayer, allowing teams to explore together and build bases in the depths. The game features diverse biomes including underwater cliffs and coral fields, each with unique creatures and hidden secrets. Players craft tools, pilot submersibles, and can modify their DNA to adapt to the alien environment. The overhauled building system offers more customization options for underwater bases, while the mysterious plot revolves around pioneers exploring this new world under the suspicious guidance of their ship's AI. Set to release in 2025 as an early access title, Subnautica 2 will be available on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and will be included with Xbox Game Pass.